Alright, people. So Buju Banton says that Afrobeats. Did I say his name properly, by the way? Buju Banton, Banton. Anyway, he said that Afrobeats is fuckery, and I kind of agree with him. But I'll tell you why. I'm DJ Pretty Boy. Welcome to my little man cave. Let's get into some hot takes. All right. So in the event that I may have triggered or offended anyone, let me just make it very clear that I do not dislike Afrobeats. I think the genre has produced some very good music. When I DJ, I end up doing like a little bit of an Afrobeat set. Always goes well. I can go through a list of songs that I actually like. That being said, let me also say that I am not African. I do not understand any African languages, nor do I know shit about the African language. So I may misunderstand or misinterpret some of the messages or meanings of the songs, as they were intended. Now, after saying all of that, you might say to yourself, well, then, shut your ass up then, pretty boy. Like, why talk on shit you don't know about? Okay, well, just hold on a minute there. Hold on a minute. I can explain. In fact, let me let Buju explain, because he made some interesting points during his Drink Champs interview. Let's look at a couple of them.
Yes.
Okay, continue. Sorry.
So they connected with everyone else except us. But when we look at what they're doing, their music is not free in Africa. It's fuckery. The music needs to free Africa. If I am all the way in Jamaica and my country and my people fight for free your continent with word, sound, and power, and you have the ability now, and all you're singing is fuckery. You don't sing a song to free Africa all now. Well, need them bringing this to the forefront of your mind, but we desire more from them. You want the money? Go get it. But what's going to be said about you later on and your posterity? You didn't make any impact.
All right, so the way I see it here is that Buju's speaking from a place of quality, substance and quality. So, reggae music is known for having that sort of substance to it. And I think that is the comparison, the contrast and comparison that he's making, where he's now calling what's happening now in Afrobeats fuckery. But let's hear some more of what he's saying.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay, yes, please. Amen.
Tell me one Afrobeat song that can uplift us. Uplift us, take us from... Kenya is suffering. The young men of Kenya are revolting. South Africa is on Sudan, South Sudan, you name it. But which one of these songs can I relate to for a peace of mind to tell me that I'm in the struggle and we are going to be better in the struggle, and even though the struggle is hard, we're going to overcome? Tell me.
You know what?
So,
I don't think
your music shall come and it shall go, because it has nothing to do with soul. It has nothing to do with building energy. Our music is time marker. You can remember when you went on your first date, when you had your first sex, when you marry your wife, when you...
I just want to stop him there because, that whole time marker rant he's about to go into, to be fair, you can say that for any music. It doesn't matter what the substance, that's just very subjective. I could listen to a song that has no particular meaning, but it coincided with a particular time of my life, so it becomes a time marker for me. So I think that was a bad point he was making, which takes away from the substance point that he was making. Notice some of the words that he used there about the music not having any soul, not being able to uplift the people that have created it, to uplift the community and culture. This is the stance that he's speaking from. And people who are just, there are a lot of people now who consume music and they're just here for the vibe. They're just here for the good vibe. That's it. This is where, for me, the argument comes in. This is what he is classifying fuckery as. There's something else in the video I wanted to highlight.
Yeah.
It's easy for you to have the masses to listen to you, but what will you say to them? We gone from people singing about the freedom that they desire, people singing about the hope of their nation rising to the apex, a hope of their people and the young man them realizing that this is a great nation and they need to take the bull by the horn, to someone people want to plunge us back 45 years, 55 years to where it was peons. Now, if we look in sub-Saharan Africa, we see Africa rising up. The brain of Africa has become awakened from Niger, go right through. So we cannot continue in the trajectory like we don't know who we are.
Right.
And our music cannot continue to be uninspiring.
Right.
Simple.
Right. I mean,
I like that point right there. The music cannot continue to be uninspiring. Now, once again, refer to my earlier disclaimer about me not knowing a whole lot about Afrobeats, so maybe I'm the wrong person to be speaking about it. But what my impression of Afrobeats is become very commercialized. And what I've seen, because this is the same thing that I believe has happened to rap music. This is where rap music is right now. I want to be very transparent with my biases. I grew up in New York, so I have a New York mind frame when it comes to, I guess, how I consumed rap music and my viewpoints of rap music. It took me a while to warm up to even, a lot of the music from the South that we considered mumble rap and stuff like that. I remember the first time I heard Future, it was that song Same Damn Time. I was like, what the is this rap with blasphemy? But, because I'm used to bars and lyrics and, formatted in a particular way. And I don't want to digress too much. But with rap, it started the same way. Rap was the music. Let's be honest. Black Americans are the ones. Just because you're black doesn't mean you're of hip hop culture. It's something that originated in America. So it is the Black American who resonates the most with hip hop culture. And during its inception, hip hop culture was, it is a music of oppressed people. They spoke about their struggles and whatever, whatever. But it also just reflected life in the hood per se, or life in the ghetto, or just life for us. So it wasn't all, doom and gloom. There was, what was that? I'm doing really bad right now with the remembering, but that guy, who sung that song? Don't push me, cause I'm close to the age. Was that Curtis Blow? I might be mixing that up. But back in the day, it was the Sugar Hill Gang with Rapper's Delight. Then you started getting into your Big Daddy Kane's and Rakim came along. Is so the point is there was substance. It was a music that came from some sort of substance. That doesn't mean it was woke, quote unquote woke all the time and just spoke about struggles. It spoke about good times, but very reflective of the lifestyle, or whatever the people were going through at the time. And also, it relied heavily on skill. Once again, this might be my New York bias, but if you was a rapper back in the day, you had to have bars or some sort of skill. Your flow had to be nice. The way you rhymed was nice. And everyone wanted to make sure they was dope. And we never respected nobody, or we wouldn't respect the whoever MC who, oh, he got his bars from somebody else. Oh, you was biting my style, son. That you can't take nobody's style. That's why people were so individual back then as well. When you think about rappers from the night, sorry. I get passionate about rap. Let me start. It's not about rap music. The point is, there was a lot of substance. There was a lot of skill and whatnot. And then we can see it happening in this era now. Not to say that there aren't rappers who are very skillful or whatnot, but the genre, as it's become more commercialized and mainstream, it is saturated. I don't want to say trash, but it's saturated with what seems to be talentless artists, who, even them having the label of artist, is a very flimsy one, because some of them don't write, some of them are talentless and it's really someone else powering them. Some of them are just ventriloquist dummies for other people, because other people are feeding them lyrics and other people are telling them how to operate it. Unfortunately, we see this with the art, especially in our, I want to say, the black communities, because I feel Afrobeats is suffering the same fate, where people see this as a business option, right? It is the music business at the end of the day, and of course, if it becomes commercialized, now we're into the realm of capitalism. People see, yo, I could just hit a lick right here. This could be my come up. So then you get so many people, especially as the bar for, and I don't want to say this about Afrobeats, but I know for sure the bar of entry for rap music is so low. I saw a video the other day about why rappers don't write their lyrics anymore. They just punch in. In fact, let me just let y'all see. I want y'all to see just the intro of this. Listen to the intro of this. Did you hear that mumbling garbage? And if you guys get a chance, go look at this video, why rappers stop writing, the punch-in method, and that's on the New York Times channel. The video goes on to talk about how these rappers just don't write their bars anymore. They don't write their lyrics anymore. They just go to the studio, catch a vibe, and they just say a bunch of stuff. The real talent is actually the producers and the engineers really holding things together. And I'm fighting the urge to to digress into that topic of, the quality of music and why rap music has such a low bar of entry. But the fact of the matter is it has a low bar of entry. And then it means that the quality of music has also dropped. And this is what I believe Buju feels about Afrobeats, because he's comparing it to reggae and then dancehall, and now Afrobeats really and truly takes a lot of elements from reggae and dancehall. So I feel like he puts it in that realm. When you look at it from that lens, I could see why he thinks that. Now, just to be fair, that's not to say all Afrobeat is just fuckery, because and I think that's his definition of fuckery, just lacking substance, being uninspiring. Obviously not all Afrobeats is like that. I think Afrobeats, once again, like I just said, is just suffering the same fate as rap music, whereas there's dope rappers who have a message. I mean, there's still a Kendrick Lamar out there. There's still a J. Cole. And unfortunately, I can't keep naming the list isn't that long of people at the forefront, because the forefront is still crowded with the lack of substance, with the same old degenerate topics. And I'm believing Buju has having the same thought that I'm having about rap music, about Afrobeats. And me being a casual listener of Afrobeats, I too do not hear anything that inspiring or etc. etc. as far as Buju's metric is concerned. So then I will say yes, a lot of it is just fuckery. What do you guys think about that? Am I tripping? Feel free to jump in the comments or stalk me on social media and give me a piece of your mind. Until then, check out some of my other videos, whether it be me talking about more hot takes, anime, or maybe doing a DJ mix, whichever you decide, as long as you enjoy it.